Hey, how's it going? Hans here again. Just a supplemental video to my last video. Starting off this road trip across the country again from Alabama to Vegas, and I was just sharing a little bit about how I was falling short in some of my intentions for the year so far. I wanted to be reading more and exercising more and meditating more, and I've been falling short on that. And that just kind of made me think about the fact that how important it is to be tracking your results. I mean, if I wasn't paying attention, if I wasn't looking back and reflecting on the last 3 weeks, I would have not even realized that maybe I wasn't even hitting my goals, or I wasn't doing what I wanted to do to get the results that I wanted to get. So if you don't check up on yourself, then how do you know if you're on track or not? So it's important to do that every once in a while. Jim Rohn says at the end of every day is a good time to spend 10 minutes so that you can really lock it in. Go back through the day. What were the highs, the lows? What did you learn? What did you do right? What did you do wrong? What would you do different? And really lock it in. Think about it. Reflect on it, and then lock it in so you can draw upon it or draw from it in the future when you need it. That way you kind of really make the most of your day. You're actually getting from life instead of just trying to get through life. And he says, how often do you check? Well, 5 minutes, every 5 minutes, probably too quick. 5 years, probably too long. So somewhere in between there, see what works for you, depending on your schedule, your work, whatever. See what works for you, where you get the most out of reflecting on what's working for you and what's not. Like I said, it's been 3 weeks, and 3 weeks is generally how long it takes to form a habit. And that's why, for example, one great way to really hold yourself accountable and really kind of track your results is to take on this blogging challenge. We've got this 21-day blogging challenge that we're doing that you can join for free. And it's because of the launch of the Kalatu blog. But basically, you can join for free. I think it's I don't actually know the link. Maybe see it down below or read the blog post. You can get the link on how to join. But it's a great tool for keeping you accountable to your goals. Maybe you want to learn more about a certain topic, or you want to share about your certain business or your organization, your church, maybe your charity. You can do that, and you can really spend the time, and it'll force you to kind of research more and really think more about it, so that you're able to hold yourself accountable after 21 days and also create a habit. So you're in the habit of focusing on that every single day. So for me, my goals were to, like I say, I want to be exercising every single day. I wanted to be, like 5 days a week at least, 5-6 days a week. I wanted to be either biking or playing soccer, skiing, exercising at the gym, lifting weights, whatever. 5-6 days a week. I wanted to be reading 30 to 90 minutes a day. And I've been reading, but not reading enough. I want to really add more time and be able to get through a lot more books. I want to read on average about a book a week or 2 books a week, somewhere in between there, and I have been falling short of that. And in meditating, I want to be meditating at least once a day because I know the benefits of doing that. I even bought a Silva meditation course about a year ago and still have not used it. So, right there, again, if you're someone also who buys things, doesn't go through them, when you're reflecting and you're kind of tracking your progress on your goals and things, that will be apparent, like, wow, because time passes, and it passes really fast when you don't sit there and kind of hold yourself accountable and don't go back and reflect on it and get the most out of it, like Jim Rohn talks about. So, what are your goals? What are some of your intentions? It's the third week in the beginning of the year, 2015. And if you want to make 2015 different than 2014, you got to do something a little bit different. And one thing I suggest is track your results. You've set some goals, some intentions, probably New Year's resolution. Where are you at with that? Are you closer to your goals? Are you further away from it? Think about it, reflect on it, and make some changes now. Maybe you're making great progress towards your goal. That's wonderful. Maybe you need to step it up and try and do a little bit more, be a little bit more ambitious. Or maybe it's you're doing what you said you were going to do, but you're going the completely wrong direction. Well, then stop. Change it. Make a change. Do something different. If you're not getting the results that you want, or you're not seeing progress towards goals that you want, then now's a great time to change it. Don't wait till the end of the year to change it if you're not getting closer to your goals. So anyways, that's just kind of quick little supplemental video. Just wanted to share with that, just to kind of remind you, it's been 3 weeks. Where are you at with your goals? Where are you at with your intentions, your resolutions? Are you keeping track? Has 3 weeks gone by like it was a day ago? If that's you, again, think about implementing a new tracking methodology, tracking procedure. Having a daily planner is a good way where you can just kind of write down, make a plan of the day, and then go through it at the end of the day. Okay, which of these things actually happened? Which of these things that I want to get done? I know I'm notorious for having all these to-do lists, and by the end of the day, my to-do list actually doubles instead of cutting in half. So that's something else that I'm working on, trying to really kind of prioritize and really cut my day a little bit shorter. I could work 24 hours a day if I wanted to. Now, I couldn't do that forever, and nor do I really want to. It's just when you're passionate about something, when you kind of are working on something that you enjoy, you just kind of don't stop. You just keep going because it's fun. You want to see more results, and you just kind of get stuck in it. But I want to have balance in my life. I want to be able to really do multiple things per day, not just be doing one thing or just business all day. Because it can be a little bit draining. I want to be able to cut that back. So for me, I need to kind of put some limits in place, some boundaries. Where today I'm only going to work 4 hours on business, and I'm going to spend 2 hours reading, an hour exercising, 6 hours having fun. Whatever. 2 hours watching Liverpool game. An hour walking my dog. Just doing things like that. Just kind of having a more balanced schedule. That's something I'm working on, is really honing that in, where how can I get more into a day without actually, and actually cut back my time spent in the day as well. So what I normally could do in 12 hours, I'm actually getting done in maybe 6 hours, and actually having twice as much of an outcome from it. So, on these road trips for me, it's a great time to reflect, a great time to really look back and think, okay, how can I tweak this? How can I change that? What can I do differently? And of course, I have all the audio here to really listen to different ideas, perspectives, paradigms, and ways of doing things to kind of really help me to come back with some kind of sharpen my pencil and come back with a different approach and try that and see if that works until my next trip, when I reflect again and do a kind of big top-down analysis of the direction my life's going, personally and professionally and business. So anyway, hope that helps, gives you a little bit more value for the day. Hope you got something from this video. Again, share with me down below what you think. How are you doing so far for 2015? Are you hitting your goals? Have you been slacking? Did you forget to set a resolution? Were you too hungover and drunk on New Year's that you didn't even get to it? Now's a great time to start. Now's a great time to, start putting your goals out there, making some changes if you haven't already. And if you're looking for a way to kind of hold yourself accountable, try the 21-day blogging challenge. I just finished my first 21-day blogging challenge, started just before the first of the year. And I actually did a blog post about, kind of summarizing what I got out of it, because it was pretty cool. I actually learned some things that I wasn't aware of before. So I share that in another post. I won't go into it now. So check out my blog at blog.hansschaaf.com, and you can kind of read about that and see some of the benefits of a 21-day blogging challenge, what it can do for you. But nothing else, it'll get you into a good habit of creating some content. And sorry, I'm trying to end the video, but I keep going off on tangents. But one of the things I really do like about blogging is just you're able to create. And especially if you're in a situation in your life where you're not creating every day, maybe you're just kind of putting out fires, like property management, for example, or most jobs probably are, you spend a lot of your time, especially the higher up you get into management, and you're just kind of managing people, managing problems, putting out fires. If you're in a situation like that and you're really just kind of feeling a little burned out, blogging is a great way where you can start creating something every single day. And when you start getting people engaging with you on it and like commenting on it and sharing it, it feels good, and you realize that you're kind of putting it out there to the universe. I mean, you're literally putting it out there on the World Wide Web to people who can access from around the world, I guess interplanetarily as well, if they've got internet on different planets, right? Anyways, so it's a great way to really start creating and really start moving in a positive direction, and that in itself can help start making the shifts and the changes in your life that you want. Everything affects everything else. Another Jim Rohn quote. So if you start making changes in one area of your life, you start creating something, via a blog, just watch to see the ripple effect that it has in your life, and how it can start, all of a sudden you find yourself start exercising more. All of a sudden you start finding yourself being able to work not just one or two businesses, but 3 or 4, and you're able to start, getting to see a lot more results in your life and start going more in the direction that feels good to you, as opposed to doing what you feel like you have to do and being stuck and feeling like there's no hope. So blogging is quite a powerful vehicle. So learn more about it. But in the meantime, go ahead and just share with me some of your comments below about 2015, how you're feeling, how you're doing, and what you're looking forward to this year. I look forward to hearing from you. And I will talk to you soon. See you in the next video.